Oh, I fixed it. Okay. I had it set up. Well, it kind of sucks, but I had this stream set up, like with the waiting room, and then basically it just wouldn't let me stream horizontally. I don't know what it was doing or what it was on. Okay, but I think it's good now. Like I said, we're gonna be building this one that I get from the Gundam base. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, because it says limited, it, like, specifically says the Gundam base limited Zeta Gundam. And a lot of the builds I noticed, a lot of the kits had this label on them. So I don't exactly know, like, is this a kit that you can only get at a Gundam base? I'm not sure. I don't really know what this means, because it's also quite literally labeled that. But also, is this like an alternate color for a different build, maybe? Like I said, I'm not exactly sure. I'm reading it right here. The red glowing state of the Zeta Gundam that appeared in the series during the battle with Yazen and Gabi has been recreated with parts colored. So I'm guessing, because now the reason why I got this one, they had it on display, so I was able to see, like, you know, what it looked like. Oh, by the way, I also have dumplings, but the reason why I got this one was because the colors are really pretty. Look, all the parts are like pearlescent. Like I said, very pretty. It's not like, I actually kind of wish these parts are more pearlescent. Hello. I wish these are more pearlescent, but the other ones are pretty nice, like the purples, especially like this orange color. And I did already start building it a minute ago. This is what I've got going so far, the head and the torso, and then like this back part. I didn't put the sticker in. Yeah, this is one of the ones I got that day, the opening day. Yeah, I saw a lot of different colored ones that day. The ones that I hadn't seen before were the ones that all the parts were completely translucent. I thought those were really cool. I kind of wanted one, but the ones they had there were just like mostly primary colors, like reds, blues, and so they're cool because you can see all the way into like their skeleton. But I wasn't really a big fan of like the specific colors that they had. So that was my only gripe. But and then I'm starting on, I think, the arms. This is where I'm at. And then, like I said, I had dumplings. I don't think I made them right. And I kind of don't like them, but this is my breakfast, so. Well, that's because I don't like pork, so. I was watching some model kit builders on Instagram, and I kind of want the tools that they use, because they use like 600 grit sandpaper, and that's definitely what I need to get rid of like the really small little like leftover parts. That, and then they have different tools that to like, oh, okay, one of them is like a circular drill, a small circular manual drill to make like more indents and to give the parts like more details. For example, like all these little indents right here, it would be to make more of those. Yeah, I would prefer beef dumplings. The last dumplings that we got were chicken, and I actually really like those. And yeah, I asked for dumplings again when my mom went grocery shopping, and she said she just grabbed the first ones that she saw. So yeah, I should have sent her a picture of like the exact ones I was looking for, but sometimes they don't have them in stock again for some reason. I was from Costco, and you know, they don't always have the same thing. They always change stuff up. Oh yeah, okay, this was the step I was on. This tiny little piece, which actually you have to put little stickers on. The focus is so bad. Focus! That little orange sticker on the side. I gotta put another one right here. Oh, wait. The main thing I wanted to show you guys was this, yeah, W Costco. I haven't been in so long, and then I went, like, kind of recently, and they had so many free samples. This mat, I actually forgot to include both photos and videos of this mat and what I got. Man, because I uploaded the video and then I went back in my camera roll and realized I hadn't added a lot of stuff. And then I thought, like, maybe I'll make a second video on it. Nah, I'll get to it. Because I do want to get to those builds, but I have such a long, like, backlog. Yeah. This one's really cool. My boyfriend bought it for me. He bought me everything that day. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce this one. I do remember hearing that all these U's, like the more U's that are added, means that I think it's like more powerful. So like every U, that's what I heard. I think it's something like that. But the U's do actually like have a meaning. I love this one so much. I actually regret not getting this build that day, this kit, because I think it's also my first time seeing this one. And they had this one as a like 6-foot statue at the pop-up. But yeah, I think this is really cool. I'm also going to use it like just for the aesthetic. Because I don't actually like want to damage it. Because also, you're not ever like directly cutting on a surface, right? Okay, I'm gonna put the sticker on. This is how I do it. Sometimes I would use a needle, but just because I have the little X-Acto knife right here, I'm just gonna do it this way. You like kind of peel it from the very end, and then you stick it on the end of the X-Acto knife. Like this. It's such a small sticker. And then you can place it like this. And I think this is how like Lego builders do it to get the stickers like perfectly on. And then you just like tap it down. Okay. So there's that. And then I'm gonna need C1 and C2. Because you have to do this step twice. So actually I should do this one again. Wait, what? No, it's only asking me to do it once. Okay. The last build I did was a master grade. It's all the way up on my shelf right now, so I kind of don't want to grab it, but I kind of messed up on that one like so bad. I had to redo things. Like I had to go back and take things apart and put them back together. I even lost a screw for that one, and then I ended up just like sticking a bunch of glue in there. That was pretty bad. So I hope I don't have to do that here. It's not telling me to grab another part. Anyways, C. I've seen people use organizers to organize all these. It's like a little sort of like filing tray where all these runners can just like be held like this in a little row. I don't know, that would be nice to have, but I wonder like how often I would really even use it. Okay, looking for C. I also don't keep them in order, which is what I should do. Oh my gosh, it's already been like 10 minutes. I only wanted to stream for like half an hour. But it's not like I have much else to do today, honestly. I mean, I could always find something to do. Because I said that and then I realized, no, I have to get back to work. Wait, after I build this one little piece right here, then I want to show you guys the kit I got for Christmas. And then the next one I'm working on. Because I kind of work on a few at the same time, which is pretty bad, but I feel like I've seen more people with larger backlogs than me, so I don't feel like that bad. C2, I didn't even grab C1. Oh well. Yeah, but the shelf I keep all my Gundam on is already really full. Like, I really think I only have enough space for like 2 more, so like this one and 1 more. And that's kind of all that I have. And I told you I'm working on another one. I did this a while ago, like a few weeks ago. But these are the little feet. That's all I got to, and then I realized I should not start on another one yet. This is for MS06S Saku 2. I do like the Sakus. I already have a blue one, and so this is like a red one. It is hard to talk and then actually look for the pieces. I kind of wish I could just talk because I know that's what I'm gonna end up doing more. That's just how I am. But I've seen other build streams and it really is like you really are either talking or building. There's really no in between. I thought like maybe I could get at least the arms done, which actually I still think I can. I still think I can get the arms done. Where is it? Oh, I was right here the whole time. C19. Why do they put these on different runners? I get so excited to build another one and then I like actually sit down and start building and realize that it takes a very long time. Honestly, I definitely take a longer time than I could. F16. Keep those separated. I was talking a while ago about like the Lego to model kit pipeline, and I think it's kind of true, but I think I mean, building Lego kits, I think is arguably easier than this. F16. F1. Any F1 enjoyers in the chat? I've watched NASCAR before. Is F1 NASCAR? I don't know, but I think NASCAR happens on Sundays, right? I'd watch it because it would be like the only thing on TV. And I thought it was cool, but they do like 200 and something laps, right? Or is it like 75 laps? I think different races have different laps, but it was just too much, honestly. Not my thing. Okay, this one goes here. I think. No. And this one needs a sticker. On one of my builds, I actually straight up forgot to put any stickers on there. Okay, this is how it goes. I really did forget to put stickers on there, and now I have a sticker sheet, and I actually don't know which kit it went to. Like, I am so confused, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. What? I'm actually even more confused. Okay, I'm not gonna put that one off first. That's... I think for the most part, like, the pictures are not that difficult to understand, but sometimes they are. I wish it would also keep all the messages on the screen, but it didn't do that. Okay. After 15 minutes, this is what we've gotten. And I already had these pieces built. I have to finish this one so then I can show you guys what I got for Christmas. I didn't expect to get any Gundam related stuff for Christmas. But I think I should have. Okay, these are all together, but it needs F17 to keep it together because it's kind of falling apart right now. Okay, should be here. Yep. I thought there was something I could do with all my spare runners. Like, you know, you're left with the runner afterwards. And they're such a pretty color sometimes. So it's like, I kind of want to keep them. I've also seen people use this type of liquid that kind of, it doesn't dissolve the plastic, but it kind of makes it, malleable. And they use that to, like, fill in parts on their build to customize it more. I don't know if I want to do that much, but I've seen people, like, use the runners to, like I said, just add on to their builds. I don't know how deep I want to get into it, because I feel like painting is already, like, farther than I wanted to get. But yeah, I couldn't figure out anything to do with runners. I looked it up, like, on Reddit to see if anyone was doing anything with the runners. And I guess just nothing that I could see myself doing. Okay, so this is the part. One part down. This part moves. I don't exactly know what this is for also. Maybe the shoulder? Okay. But now that I got that done, I can show you what I got for Christmas. I really want to build this one too. Bawu? Is that what it's called? I think it's very cute. I like the ones with unique head shapes, but I'm not gonna lie, I do stick to ones just like the more traditional, like kind of like human shape with, like, you know, 2 legs and 2 arms, because I've been recommended a lot of pink ones, which is very sweet. You guys know what I like. But the shapes are just a little more, like, abstract than I would like. This one transforms. I guess I'll try that. I had another one that transformed, and it was honestly just too hard to do that with. But this one looks cool, like, untransformed, so I'm excited about that. I'm gonna eat my last dumpling. The serving size was 3, but I made 6. Okay. Three dumplings is kind of crazy, but that's not enough. E1 and 2. E1. I wonder what this part is. It might be for the back, but it's so big. E235 and E135. I literally cannot imagine or wrap my head around the fact that someone has to, like, design all the parts so that they can be put together and, like, actually like, come together to make something. That is so crazy. I literally, my brain could never, like, come up with all this. This is E1, so I think E2 is the same color. Yes. 35. There's usually extra parts too, which would make me, like, confused, because I'd be like, what? Did I miss something? But at the beginning of the instruction book, it'll tell you if there's going to be extra parts, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, got them both. Then E137. This is like bingo. E137, E135. I've seen people recommend different clippers, but I don't think that's really necessary, is it? Or at least not for beginners. I gifted one of my friends 2 kits for Christmas. They were small, so one was intro, and then the other one was, I think, just. Oh, is there something below HG? The other one was like pretty easy too. But I think they're both the same. I think what I gifted him was literally like the 2 same like mobile suits, but just different grades. Because he showed them to me when they were finished, and he said they were twins, and I did not realize that because I feel like the artwork on the front is so deceiving for people who aren't like familiar enough with these suits. I personally don't. Well, this one is more so like these are actual images of the build, so this one's not deceitful, but other ones are straight up drawings on the front, which are nice. Like the pictures are really nice, the artwork is really beautiful, but I definitely always look at the sides of the boxes to actually see what it looks like, because also sometimes the color in the artwork is like not accurate at all. Because I've had a build where on the box it literally looked white. I buy it, it's like a $40 set, and I build it. Well, not even that far. I open the box and all the pieces are gray, like a very light gray. And I thought it'd be white because that's what it literally looked like on the box. So I still think it would look cooler if it was white. But there was that. Oh man, it's almost been half an hour. I don't know if I want to go a little more, because I didn't even finish building one arm. Well, how much longer would that be? Okay. I can get to one arm, and that's it. I'll just finish the arm, and that is literally it. It's gonna be a minute before I get to the kits that I got at the base, like the exclusive ones, because I want to finish one build and then get to the next. Like, I don't want to have a bunch of works in progress, especially because once I finish the build, I can get rid of this box. I have so many of the boxes. I used to keep them in my room, but now I straight up just put them in the attic because it's a lot. Okay, what was going on here? B126. I can't think of bingo without thinking of Leon Kennedy because my friend keeps making this Leon Kennedy playing bingo joke. Oh wait, the most exciting news I have is that I started watching Gundam the Origin upon recommendation from you guys. I asked, I received, and so I thought starting with Gundam the Origin. I mean, I was told there's a lot of different starting places, but I decided to go with the Origin. And I don't know if there's like multiple Origin series. The one that I'm watching, wait, E143. What I'm watching is 2 episodes, and they're each an hour long. I am halfway through the first episode, and I know I could have gotten farther because I'm only half an hour in. But I really did force myself, I'm really sorry, to watch like most of that. I mean, I wanted to really like it. I'm still, look, I'm gonna have to drop Gundam the Origin but I'm gonna start a different series to see if I like a different one better. I feel like I've watched similar anime, or like anime with a similar genre. I don't know if like God Mars would be on the same level, but I really like God Mars. Um, E143. That, and then like, I don't know if it's disrespectful to compare Gundam to Transformers, like the live action ones. Maybe. Um, that is such a bad way to start off, but no, I don't think Transformers live action series is at all similar to at least Gundam the Origin, which is what I was watching. But I think, me personally, it's a little slow. It's a little slow, and it starts off with a really big event, or like an event that really like pushes the entire theme and narrative of the show. But I just couldn't get behind it. Um, like I kind of It didn't really hook me, I'm gonna be honest. But that's okay because you guys recommended me a bunch of other series, and I think I'm gonna start off with that. I don't wanna really start off with like more of the modern ones, but I actually might, because like I said, I really like this one right here. I can't pronounce this, I'm not gonna try. So I might start out with this one maybe. I mean, I'm also half an hour into the episode, and I don't think they've shown a single Gundam. No way, I think they did. But I think it was like very short. But most of it, at least like most of that half hour that I've watched, is like not really about that. Like I said, I just really lost interest. I wanted to stay focused, but I just couldn't. C2 and C18. C1. This piece is so tiny. And it goes. What? It is literally so small. Oh, okay. It goes to F120. What? F220. This one. This one's kind of going to be small because look at how small it is already. Oh yeah, I specifically didn't put the eye stickers on because the eyepiece is translucent. I didn't want to cover it up because I thought that was really cool. And all my other ones have like the sticker eyes, which I'm starting to like not really like. I mean, it does make a difference, but if the eyepiece is already translucent, I think I'd rather have that. I have some that are not Gundam. It's some of the Transformers model kits by Blockies, the small ones. And those have translucent eyes because it has a light up mechanism, which is really cool. And it still works, actually. Okay, I am going to end it right after these little pieces right here. Maybe this is not good to do on stream because you guys can see my brain lag live. What is going on here? Okay. And then the tiny little piece. Okay. There we go. Stick that back in there because that got loose. F221. Okay. I was actually okay. There's a Gundam opening that I really like, and I've been listening to it since I want to say like a whole year or maybe 2 since before I even got into building Gunpla. And it's the Iron Blooded Orphans opening. And I can't remember like if I saw or heard somewhere that that's like not a good place to start. But I kind of want to start there because the opening is really good. You know, guys, if it's on Crunchyroll, I'm just gonna start it. I can't remember off the top of my head how much of the Gundam series is on Crunchyroll, but I know the origin is, which is why I was more inclined to start there as well. It's just not going in. Okay. That's crazy. There's this teeny tiny little piece that moves. And when is that ever going to be opened? Does it even move? Then why? Okay. What? Who is literally going to open that? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't really pose them. I mean, I put them on the shelf. I'm looking at them right now. They're up there. I don't even do a good job. I'm going to be so honest, guys. But it's also like, I don't know. I make excuses, but I think if I get a better shelf, then I'll actually maybe try to pose them better. It's not like I photographed them or anything, and so I think that's like, I think that adds to it. Well, I don't really pose them. A5. Found it. Okay, A5 and A6. At least this time they're on the same runner. Finally got around to the red pieces. I wanted, well, not only did I want the blue mat because I think this Gundam looks really cool, and it has such a cool name too, but also because I think the pieces that I'm using would really stand out against it, so that I don't lose pieces. Okay. Okay, so this is the second to last step, actually. I don't know if I'll keep building off stream, because now I'm kind of into it. Once you stop, and then, oh wait, there's another one. B125. It's because once you start, and then you have to stop, and then you have to come back to it a different day, you have to remember, like, where you left off at. So that's the only thing that's, like, a little tedious. 25. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the arm together, and then that's literally it. So I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay. For this one, it wasn't even too complicated. I don't think, I need sandpaper for this build. Like, I really haven't even had, I need to calm down. I really have not had to even cut off too much, like, excess plastic. Okay. Yes, that goes down like this. I don't think I ever want to build a Gunpla where I have to glue things down. I think that's too much for me. That would actually give me a headache. Oh no, a piece fell off. What? So I still have to put the hand on, but I'm ending it right there, guys. I can't do this anymore. Not today. Well, that was fun. Mostly the talking part, because this is all I got through. But it looks pretty cool. Now here's the cooler part. Is that now you can imagine more of what it's gonna look like together. Well, I actually really like it. This purple reminds me of a Transformer. I think his name is... No, I can't even remember. But it reminds me of a Transformer. The one with like one red light for an eye. Oh, thank you. Why does the goat look like that? Do you guys know people who look like the YouTube goat emoji? Wait. Could you send the fish one? Because I think the fish one is really funny. The YouTube fish emoji. Okay. I'm ending it right there. My back kind of hurts from leaning over the whole time. Alrighty. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye. How do I end it? I think like this. Oh, thank you for the fish. Bloop, 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 bloop. That's a sound that the fish make when they're... Yeah, when they're doing the little bubbles or... Bye-bye.